Hello, booktubers. I'm Tim, and I'm making my first ever TBR video. After watching Elizabeth's and Troy's and Di's videos for March Mystery Madness, I decided I'd participate in that, and I'm going to be doing a TBR for that. I had joined the Mystery Madness community on Goodreads, and I did do a TBR on there of with containing 4 books, but since then I've added another 5 books to it, and so I'm making this video. Of the challenges that they have for it, there's 2 that I will not have anything for. The first one is for the paranormal or futuristic detective one, because the big thing with me for vampires, the only thing of vampires I'll read is Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm not into these zombies or werewolves or vampire stuff that they have today. And the other for futuristic detectives, yes, when I was younger, like 40 years ago, I read like some Isaac Asimov novels where it was more like a futuristic detective, but sadly I don't have any of those on in physical or ebook form. I don't have only of the ones that. Oh, and the other category I forgot to mention is that I don't have are cozy mysteries. Okay, I'll start letting you know what I have now. Of the physical books that I have for it, there's only 2. Most of them are ebooks. I'll show the physical ones first. First one is Tom Clancy's Patriot Games. I'll just do it over here. And the other is his novel, The Hunt for Red October. Yes, both of these are in the Jack Ryan series. The Hunt for Red October was the first book he wrote, but Patriot Games takes place before it, and The Hunt for Red October references some of the stuff that happens in Patriot Games. Those both fall under thrillers, and so the rest are all ebooks. I'll just go over those real fast. The next one is The Winner by David Baldacci. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's another thriller. I checked that out from Cloud Library. It's the author's 3rd novel. Next one is The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle. Of course, that falls under the classic for the challenges. It's a 4th Sherlock Holmes book, but it's a collection of short stories. It's the 2nd collection of short stories. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes is also a collection of short stories. The next one is The Wailing Octopus by Harold Leland Goodwin, or under the pseudonym of John Blaine. This falls under this Teen Detective. This is the 11th book in the Rick Brandt series. I'm looking at my notes to see these. Next one is Scorpion's Nest by Nat Granzo, I think is how it's pronounced. It's a thriller. He's a new author to me. I just found out about him. I just joined the good thriller community on Goodreads, and he's an author that's a member of that community also. The next one is another classic. It's a narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket. It's by Edgar Allan Poe. It's a full novel written by him. It's not a short story like most of his works are. And this was, I read an essay about this in the book Thrillers 100 Must Reads. The essay was written by Catherine Neville, so it got me interested into trying that one. The 8th one is a diverse character. It's also a new author to me. It's Hello Secrets by Michael Harster. It's an Israeli Jewish mystery. And I thought that sounded interesting. And the last one is another new author to me, and it's a first in the series. That's Justice for Jessica by Aretha Thomas. It's the first book of the Detective Rachel Storm series. For those that I don't get to or don't get done in March, I'll just add them to my April TBR. And so that's all I have for this video. Until the next video, have some happy reads.